Hey ladies, it's Miss Hicks, and today I want to talk to you about the choices that we make and how we need to learn from our mistake. I recently thought about this when I got back in touch with a former student of mine, and I was thinking about when she first came to me. I met her. She was coming from an alternative school. She had had some trouble. She was constantly getting in trouble at her previous school, so she ended up going to an alternative school. And so I built a relationship with this young lady and tried to guide her on the correct path. And so recently I got back in touch with her, and she was telling me how well she is doing, how she is about to graduate high school early. And that was only possible because she learned from her mistakes. She had made bad choices in the past, but she decided that she knew she needed to change some things, and she did that, and now she is well on her way to being successful, graduating early from high school and going on to college. A lot of times we don't think about the things that we do, and we make mistakes, and we continuously make those mistakes over and over and over again. And when you continue to make a so-called mistake over and over again, it's no longer a mistake, it becomes a choice. So we have to learn from those mistakes that we make so that we do not fall into a pattern of doing the wrong thing or making bad choices. I myself, of course, I try to teach my students that we learn from our mistakes, but if something doesn't work or if it doesn't go right the first time, we cannot keep on doing it that exact same way. So there's something that we need to change in order to be successful, and that is for everyone, whether you're in elementary school, middle school, or high school. We have to think about the choices that we make, and we have to learn from our mistakes. If you continue to make the same mistakes or make the wrong choices, you could end up in a bad place, from being kicked out of school or going to jail, losing a job. There are many different consequences or things that could happen. So we have to be aware of the choices that we make, and we have to try to be aware that we are making good choices for ourselves. I want you to think about something in the past that maybe you made a mistake on. And did you continue to do that same thing, or did you fix it? Because fixing our mistakes can lead us to a path where we want to go. It can lead us to success, and it can open so many doors for us. So ladies, I need you to think about the choices that you make, and I need for us to learn from our mistakes. When we learn from our mistakes, we can be a help to someone else. If we see them making that same mistake, we can help them and help to maybe guide them down the right path. And also, if you see someone that has made a mistake, learn from their mistakes as well. If you see someone that's done something and you know that it was wrong, there's no need for you to try it if you see that that mistake may have caused strife or pain or uncomfortableness for that person. We can also learn from their mistakes. So ladies, I want you to start thinking about those choices you make, especially if you are in high school or in college, because it can affect us in the long term. Learn from your mistakes. Think about those choices. It's so very important at every point in time in our life. So until next time, ladies, think about those choices you make. Learn from your mistakes. Wear your crown and wear it well.